Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to another episode of Warzone. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 3 of Raw's sister show. We are happy to be coming to you live tonight from State of the Union, Dale, New York, as we are prepping for Extreme Rules here in just a few short weeks. But tonight, you can see our main event is stacked. The Alpha Elite's Roderick Strong will be taking on the OWN's Adam Cole. And that should be one hell of a contest. But as you can see, we're ready to kick it off tonight with the ladies. Liv Morgan making her way down to the ring. She's going to be teaming up with a familiar friend in Nia Jax. If you remember correctly, these two ladies were part of that beautiful Team Rude stable with Alexa Bliss, who has now defected to SmackDown. And she's finding quite a bit of success over there, which is coming as no surprise to me. But again, the show must go on with or without the so-called goddess. But once again, like I said, we got Liv Morgan in the ring right now and soon to be greeted by Nia Jax. But these two ladies are going to have some competition in front of them tonight, and no easy task to say the least, as they're going to be taking on Nocturnal Glow, the team of Ember Moon and the current Raw Women's Champion Naomi. And those two have recently formed a friendship over the last few months, and it's pretty much paid dividends for both of them. However, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, and again, it's my own opinion, but I see a little bit of a rift. I believe the Raw Women's Championship, the desire to be the champion, the obsession to be the champion for both of those ladies is kind of putting a stake between their relationship there. It might just be speculation on my part, but again, I wouldn't be surprised to see them have their fair share of issues tonight. But they're going to have to put all that aside, like I said, to get past a team like Liv Morgan and the just monstrous Goliath that is Nia Jax, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. The beautiful Goliath that is Nia Jax. And Liv Morgan is coming on her own here in a little, the last few weeks. She's really been highly impressive over the last few weeks and months, just getting her career on Monday Night Raw started. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are to welcome your current Raw Women's Champion. Feeling the glow tonight. This lady never fails to impress in and out of the ring. Naomi deservedly with that title around her waist, and a lot of people calling that a fluke. A lot of people calling that a WrestleMania's biggest surprise. Naomi walking out with the Raw Women's Championship. And once again, my heart goes out to Ember Moon. I mean, it was no fluke that Ember Moon won that title. Again, we are all aware of how she did it. We're aware of who she beat. I'm not going to speak on it anymore, as I have so many times in recent weeks, but Ember Moon wore that title as proudly as anybody ever has, and she defended it with every last piece of her heart and her body. And for her to be put in a match against 5 other women where she doesn't have to even be involved in the match or the decision in the match at all to lose her title. But again, there was some solace in the fact that her best friend was the one who pulled the title down rather than anybody that Ember has problems with. But like I said, it seems that her obsession and that desire for the Raw Women's Championship is clouding her vision, and I've noticed a little bit of odd behavior in Ember Moon lately, and I'm hoping that she's able to clear her eyes and see in front of her here and kind of not get locked into that tunnel vision of just beelining for the Raw Women's Championship and throwing away friendships and relationships in the process. But once again tonight, she has a chance to get back on track with her best friend Naomi, as they are stepping in the ring together for the first time since WrestleMania. Stepping in the ring side by side, and they're going to have each other's back here, because once again, staring across from them, Liv Morgan, the up-and-coming rookie who's shown flashes of brilliance over the last few weeks and just continues to impress and get better. And Nia Jax, again, you can look at Nia Jax and just see how much danger you're in if she's on the other side of the ring from you. But do not discredit either one of these ladies. Again, Nocturnal Glow, Ember Moon, Naomi. Their accolades speak for themselves, and their in-ring actions tell the story. And you're going to get a good look at what they can do here tonight, as they're going to have to be on top of their game if they want to walk away with a victory here. And momentum heading into the Extreme Rules pay-per-view here in 2 weeks, live from San Diego. As we saw a few weeks ago, Paul Heyman returned to Monday Night Raw, stepping into CM Punk's office, and he said he wants to discuss not only bringing in a new tag team in the Ascension, who we found out, but also Paul Heyman wanted to discuss the Extreme Rules pay-per-view coming up. Now, we don't really know exactly what that means, but if you're a history of wrestling and you're a fan of wrestling and you're like me and you grew up in the 90s, you know damn well the connection Paul Heyman has with the word extreme. I'm excited to find out exactly what he had in store, what he has in mind for that. But once again, I'm going to shift my focus to what's going on in between the ropes here, as Liv Morgan finds herself in control of the Raw Women's Champion. And anytime you can do that, that's kind of a little bit of a stamp on your confidence there. And, oh, big elbow drop, and she accidentally, I believe it was an accident, she accidentally kicked the ref with her foot, knocked him out there, but she doesn't seem to be taking any dirty tactics here. I'm kind of surprised. I guess she doesn't need to when you have the Raw Women's Champion down on her shoulders, and my God, the viciousness on display of Nia Jax. And now she's laughing. That's great. Nia Jax coming in here trying to prove to the WWE Universe that she still belongs up there. She's kind of fallen back and got lost in the shuffle there since WrestleMania. She was involved in that match. However, she was only able to touch the title. She wasn't actually able to bring it down, obviously, as she's in the ring against the Raw Women's Champion. And Naomi gets a one last shot in there before she heads over and makes the tag to Ember Moon. And so far, so good for Nocturnal Glow. Again, these two ladies, they're not really at each other's throats, and I believe the respect and the adoration is still there. But again, they know that they're going to be facing each other here in a few weeks, and that's going to play on your conscience. That's going to really be in the back of your mind. Can I trust this lady as much as I've been able to trust her in the past? Now there's something on the line. Now we know what's at the end of the tunnel there. We know we're going to have to be facing each other. Nia slides back in the ring and just freight trains Ember Moon right there, and that could turn the tide in this match, as Nocturnal Glow seemed to have control up until that point. And my God, oh my God, Nia Jax knowing how to throw her weight around. Do not take anything away from this woman. She's not successful just because of her size. She knows exactly what she's doing in that ring. As you can see, that devastating headbutt. Ember Moon whipped into the corner here, and Ember Moon's finding herself in a little bit of trouble here. Again, she's got to regain control somehow. My God, what a whip into that buckle. Oh! And just a kick to the gut to follow it up. And Liv Morgan can basically do anything she wants right now. She's got Ember Moon at her disposal. She scoop slams her down to the mat hard with authority. And again, you got to wonder if how much punishment Naomi is willing to let Ember Moon take here. I can't imagine that a loss here would be the worst thing in the world for these women, but if you can let your opponent get a little softened up before your match, I mean, friend or foe, that's got to bode well for you going in. As Liv Morgan going up to the high rent district one more time here, and the well was empty there as Liv Morgan hit hard, and that gives Ember Moon the opportunity to tag out, bring in the fresh partner here as Liv Morgan finds herself doing the same. Jesus. And Nia Jax, just like that, one swift hand to the chest. All the air knocked out of the lungs in one felt swoop. She whips Naomi into the corner once again. Playing a little bit too much to the crowd. That's the women's champion you're in the ring with, Nia. Come on. Oh, she gets a head of steam, and man, she rolled. She's off the ropes again and delivers another elbow drop. And once again, Nia Jax using every bit of her weight, every pound in her body. She presses down on the chest and once again trying to just drive every last bit of air out of those lungs that she can. But Ember Moon able to come in and break up the pinfall as Nia maybe looking to finish off Naomi here. Naomi, with her last breath there, able to just come up with a Hail Mary counter. She whips Nia into the ropes, but Nia is able to pull up a counter of her own here. And we're seeing some beautiful clinical wrestling out of these two ladies. Naomi catching the foot and delivering a belly-to-belly once again, putting every bit of her weight on top of Naomi as she leg drops one more time. My goodness, Ember Moon looks like she's barely going to make it back in here, and that may have saved the match one more time as Naomi, wow, looks like Liv Morgan just suplexed Ember Moon right on top of Naomi. I think that knocked her out. That may have done the champ in here. I don't think she knows where she's at. Nia's got her up, and Nia Jax delivers the Samoan drop to the champ. The champ is down. Liv Morgan sticking like glue to Ember Moon on the outside. 1, 2, and Nia Jax picks up the victory and a pinfall over the Raw Women's Champion here tonight. What a shocking victory that is, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Liv Morgan grab Ember Moon and dump her right on top of Naomi. It might have knocked her cold, but Nia Jax was able to pick up the pieces and put her foot down and gain the victory here over the Raw Women's Champion, and that's a feather she can stick in her cap. That may just put her in line for a championship opportunity somewhere down the road here. But more importantly, what is to become of Ember Moon and Naomi, who will meet in less than 2 weeks at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view for that Raw Women's Championship? A lot of questions to be answered, but once again, that's nothing new on Raw, as we see Nia and Liv leave the ring here. And oh my God, what the hell? Out of nowhere, and I told you so, Ember Moon blindsiding Naomi and getting up in her face. She's had enough, and Ember Moon sees nothing but that Raw Women's Championship, and she doesn't care what kind of friendships it's going to cost. My God, ladies and gentlemen, stick with us. We're going to take a quick break. Make sure to come right back. And boy, that should be something. If you're not pumped for Extreme Rules with Paul Heyman at the helm, you better check your pulse and see if you're a real wrestling fan. I know I'm excited about that. Paul Heyman. Exactly, I'm not sure exactly what his role is, but apparently he's going to put his fingerprints on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view this year, and that could be very, very, very interesting. As we see someone who fits that mold of Extreme. Absolutely, this man is as hardcore as they come. The dangerous Baron Corbin. This man has been making life a living hell for Dean Ambrose since he arrived on the scene here on Monday Night Raw just a few weeks ago. For whatever reason, he seems to have a bone to pick with Dean and The Shield. So he's put Seth Rollins out of commission temporarily after that King of the Ring display we saw. That was something else, boy, I'll tell you. Whew. But anyway, I'm not gonna harp on the past here. I'm gonna look to the future as we welcome Baron Corbin. He's gonna get set to do battle against Mojo Rawley, another new Raw competitor as of recently. And I am excited to see what Mojo Rawley can do on Raw. But again, this is gonna be quite the opportunity to prove himself here tonight. Can you imagine if he picks up a victory over Baron Corbin here? This could skyrocket Mojo Rawley. could possibly put him in line for some sort of title shot. We'll have to wait and see how this one ends up, but again, Baron Corbin, he's going to be no easy task. Baron Corbin's looking for obviously looking for an Extreme Rules hardcore type match with Dean Ambrose, and for whatever reason, but I don't know if that's going to be the smartest decision he's ever going to make, because Dean Ambrose, if you know anything about him, well, wait a minute here, Baron Corbin's not waiting around as he goes right after Mojo and hits him out on the ramp there. And Baron Corbin, once again, not getting paid by the hour. He's just looking to do the damage and get out. And right there, follows it up with a stiff right hand to the frickin' nose right there. And Mojo didn't even get to the ring yet, and he finds himself in a world of trouble as Baron Corbin. Now this is a warm-up match. This is an Extreme Rules match in itself, as we are preparing for that pay-per-view. Again, I don't know if that's going to be, if that's really going to bode well for either one of these men here tonight, but Baron Corbin very, very wisely gaining the early advantage, attacking Mojo, just catching him off guard there, and another chair shot, and you see, he's got him lined up for a DDT on the chair, on the ramp. There is zero give on that impact, but Mojo's somehow able to find his wherewithal and send Baron flying into the ring there. These two may want to get back inside. I mean, I know it's an Extreme Rules, it's a no countouts, no DQs here, but you want to get back in the ring here and keep it a little bit civilized, but I guess that's out the window as Baron Corbin grabbing the steps, and oh my God! Right to the face of Mojo Rawley. Baron Corbin showing absolutely no mercy, no disdain for his opponent's physical well-being. But Mojo Rawley, as we all know, he is a fighter. He's not going to give up as he finds a way out of that. And he whips Baron Corbin in the middle of the ring, and here we go. This is where I believe Mojo is going to be a little more comfortable and have a little bit of a better chance of victory. But Baron Corbin, once again, you see right there, the abilities on display. This man is no slouch. He's been in the rings with some of the best competitors in the WWE, and he has held his own, believe me, as he picks Mojo up, dead weight off the mat, and slams him right back down. Mojo's head hit the turnbuckle, and Mojo Rawley's in a lot of trouble. Quite a good reason to be concerned here tonight. As Baron Corbin sliding the steel steps into the ring, he's not done. Baron Corbin's looking to really send a message to Dean Ambrose here tonight. But I don't think Mojo Rawley's going to be making it easy on him. Doesn't look like Mojo may just be in there fighting for his life. As, wait a minute, end of days out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, and that's going to be it. But for whatever reason, Baron Corbin feels he doesn't need to go for the cover, the pinfall right now. He picks Mojo up on his shoulders, and he's got, oh my God, he powerbombed him onto those steel steps. And Baron Corbin shows you exactly why these children have nightmares. This man is a fucking monster. Dean Ambrose, I'll tell you what, you better bring the noise as we take another look. Unbelievable vicious streak in this man. This guy's heart is as black as they come. But nonetheless, quite an impressive victory as Baron Corbin continues to gain momentum as we head into the Extreme Rules pay-per-view in less than 2 weeks. Unbelievable. The lone wolf walks alone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still have much more to come. Be sure to join us for our main event. Roderick Strong's going to be taking on Adam Cole in what could be a pay-per-view quality match. We're going to take one more break, but you guys get your asses right back. And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back once again to Uniondale, New York, and we have taken our final commercial break. As you can see, we are welcoming Roderick Strong and Jason Jordan, aka the Alpha Elites, getting set to do some battle here against the OWN and Adam Cole in what should be one hell of a nice main event here on Warzone. I'll tell you what, in its very, very, very young history, so far Warzone has not failed to impress me. This is not your normal everyday B show. Let's put it that way. Roderick Strong, Adam Cole. This could be this has potential to be a 5-star match, folks. Again, if you're not familiar with either one of these two guys, they have quite a storied history down in NXT, but also these two guys have been around in other organizations, namely, specifically ROH, where they've had some battles, and they've been on opposite sides of the fence more than a few times, and they've been able to deliver every time, so this match should be no different. However, as you can see, walking to the ring with Adam Cole, the two newest scumbags added to the OWN, Nick Miller and Shane Thorne. And I say scumbags, I want to call them something else, but these two assholes put a beat down on Aleister Black last Monday night on Raw, which in turn really gives Dolph Ziggler solidified #1 contendership for the Universal Championship. And we're going to have to see how that plays out, as he will meet Sting at Extreme Rules. Hopefully, that match actually is still in question right now, as we have not heard from the champ in recent weeks, really since King of the Ring, suffering that ankle injury at the hands of Lars Sullivan. Gruesome injury, but as far as we know, Sting is going to try to make it to Extreme Rules, and he's going to have to contend with the likes of not only Dolph Ziggler, but I'm sure Adam Cole and TM61 are going to be pretty close, if not out there beside him. And here we go. Like I said, this should be a great match. I look forward to this, as Adam Cole starts things out with a dragon screw leg whip, and immediately trying to do some considerable damage as we're just starting things out. But there you go. You see he goes right into those OWN tactics. Typical Adam Cole, Dolph Ziggler style of wrestling. Choke holds, elbows, eye gouges, low blows, anything. According to them, there are no such things as rule books. So, to each his own, as we see Adam Cole on display here. And again, the innovativeness of the neck breaker through the ropes as TM61 looks on, and Jason Jordan has got to be a little concerned about his partner right now. Not faring too well here. The Athletes are trying to recollect themselves after losing the tag team championships a few weeks ago to New York's Finest. What I would call, I gotta call it the most shocking victory we've seen this year. I mean, not to discredit Kurt Hawkins or Tony Nese, but those two guys, not only have they not really had the positive experience between the ropes, but I don't believe they've ever tagged before, and in their first match, they became the tag team champions. And again, under the tutelage of Zack Ryder, I mean, that seems to be working out for all parties involved, as Adam Cole tries to hit that frog splash cross body off the top, but Roderick Strong barely able to get out of the way. Adam Cole causing a little bit of damage to his own self, as we see TM61 trying to get involved, and Roderick Strong's just trying to fight off everybody here. And of course, now that the referee's watching, everybody's, nobody's doing anything. Everybody just walks away. Adam Cole staying on the offensive here, and that is what you got to do against someone the caliber. The last call! That last call right there to Roderick Strong on the outside. But as I was saying, someone the caliber of Roderick Strong, that's what you got to do. And right there, another dirty, cheap shot to Jason Jordan. Standing there minding his business, doing nothing. And Adam Cole is just full of Adam Cole right now. Is Roderick Strong able to get back into the ring fairly quickly? But Adam Cole once again staying on the offensive. Oh, and not again. And another last call. Adam Cole is pouring it on here as he goes for the cover. That could be it. One. Roderick Strong able to power out. Cole's got to do a little bit more than that. Since joining forces, I have been nothing but impressed with Roderick Strong and Jason Jordan, as they seem to skyrocket to the top of that tag team division. But right now, Roderick Strong, he's got to come up with something, because he is looking at the lights, and we got a 2 count. damn near a 3 right there as Adam Cole was just a little bit beside himself. He thought that was it. My goodness, I can't say I blame him. I kind of thought that was it. But here we go. Adam Cole looks like he's... like I said, these two know each other very, very well. And Adam Cole has Roderick Strong scouted. He's ready. And I do believe the OWN's confidence level right now, it's unquestioned. It's unmatched. Why should these guys not feel like they're not on top of the world? And on the opposite end of the spectrum, you look at the Alpha Elites as Adam Cole hits a nice elbow, and he's going for the cover here. 1, and we got a 2. And Jason Jordan looks on as Roderick Strong able to kick out one more time. But Jason Jordan and Roderick Strong, I feel like they're still kind of recollecting themselves and trying to get back in the win column there, as they've recently suffered a loss to TM61. And again, they're just trying to get the train back on the track, as you can see the struggles that Roderick Strong is having here tonight. Very symbolic of how the Alpha Elites month has been going. And all I can say is, like I said, Adam Cole with confidence is just through the penthouse floor. But I can't blame him. I understand why. Like I said, when you're in there with Dolph Ziggler and now TM61, I mean, you got a lot of fresh, and the end of Heartache out of nowhere. And I was not expecting that. Roderick Strong, the messiah of the backbreaker, hits the end of Heartache out of nowhere. Didn't follow it up with the cover, but that doesn't seem to matter, as he still finds himself in control of Adam Cole. And finally, we're seeing some life here out of Strong, but Cole was able to put some ice on that fire fairly quickly. And Adam Cole finds himself back in control here. But like I said, the whole stable of the OWN, Adam Cole and Dolph Ziggler and TM61, I mean, you're looking at some future stars there. You are looking at the future of wrestling, the future of Raw. And I mean, if they weren't such douchebags about everything, maybe that would be pretty cool. But the way they go about things, I mean, I don't think they need to take the shorthanded tactics and do the dirty stuff. It's like you see here. For what reason? What reason is Adam Cole attacking Jason Jordan? As Roderick Strong is out here trying to defend his partner, and you see Adam Cole, you see exactly what he does. He's going to hide behind his boys, but Roderick Strong breaking that wall down as Adam Cole and Nick Miller, with a little miscommunication there, gives Roderick Strong the opportunity to finally get his hands on Cole. Deliver some offense there with a leg drop over the apron. And Roderick Strong the light may be glimmering a little bit here. A little shimmer of hope as we see a basic backbreaker right there. Basic does not mean ineffective, though, as you can see Adam Cole writhing in pain. And Roderick with a little bit of letting Adam Cole taste his own medicine there. Roderick Strong may have snapped. Adam Cole might have pushed him to the limit here in this match, and again, that's going to happen when you're familiar. These guys are old foes, old rivals here, as we see a nice gut buster there, and that's going to do some damage to the midsection of Adam Cole as well. You can see he's doubled over in pain, but he's able to catch that leg and deliver a second dragon screw leg whip. Strong's got to be careful he doesn't tear an ACL or MCL on that. But Adam Cole with a super kick. He lined him up and he ready, put him down. 1, 2, and Adam Cole. Oh my goodness. Adam Cole, half a second away from walking out of here with a big victory. And again, TM61 looking on. Jason Jordan looking on. Oh, he goes for another super kick, but Roderick able to move out of the way. And now we see Roderick delivering those forearms and elbows. He whips him into the ropes, but Cole turns. Hey, wait a minute! Wait a minute, ref! What the And Nick Miller! Nick Miller on the outside going to town on Jason Jordan with a sledgehammer. Shane Thorne's got Roderick Strong distracted. Hold up! Wait a minute now! Adam Cole! Adam Cole rolls him up. 1, 2, and that's it! Adam Cole steals one! And there's no other word for it. That was just a blatant thievery in action. My God, folks. for such a great match to end like that. That is typical OWN. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell? And here we see more bullshit by these guys. Come on, ref. The match is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. We're out of time. Somebody stop this. God almighty. We'll see you next week.